Welcome to, this is number 77. Can you believe that, Dana? Lorenzo, Jennifer, number 77, In Search of Awesome. Tonight, I'm actually going to do a follow-up on a conversation that I had with you a few weeks ago when I was showing you the new app, and if I have time, we just did an upgrade on that too. Tonight, I want to catch you up to some new insights. I actually have a guest that's going to be on next week, but I wanted to start to on-ramp her now because she's absolutely phenomenal. I'll get to that in a second. The name of the conversation tonight is Plan Your Day for Magic Pay. I think we should call it Plan Your Day for Big Boom Boom Pay, if you ask me. But anyway, what we're going to be really talking about tonight, I want to revisit a conversation that I had with you guys a few weeks ago. It was about turning you on to the Magic Day calculator. Do you remember that? And the whole idea was to find your magic number. We've upgraded it, so summitsalon.com Magic Pay Day. Let me see if I can call it up on my app to see so that you can see where it's at. Now, if all you really need to do is you can tally in your total monthly bills, and when we covered this, so I don't want to be spending a lot of time on it now. But if your your monthly expenses are $2,000, you just hit go, and what it does for you in a nanosecond is it shows what you need to take in a month in service, and it breaks it down for the week. And once you kind of dial in how many days a week you work, it'll actually show you what you need to bring in a day, so that that becomes your day goal. That's the Magic Pay goal. And so tonight, what I want to do is really give you an update on the planning part of that, how to plan your day for Magic Pay. Now that you know that what the magic number is, Jennifer, you get that? I know you're talking to Dana. Jennifer, you need to pay attention. I'm telling you, I'm going to make big boom boom with you tonight. A couple of episodes ago, I was showing you that, you could, the traditional way of managing your day was just, seeing what you had coming in. Here we had, what was it? Somebody had $811 day, but through some planning, they turned it into a $929. Now, that's a 4 AA. So this is a person that's got 1 in the chair, 2 in the bowl, 3 waiting. But I want to take you to another place tonight, or I should say, our guest next week is Jen Guido, and Jen is an absolute master. She's only 20 years old, and when you really look at the numbers at what she's doing at 20. Last year was her first year, $45,000. Not bad for her first year. She's trending to do $70,000 this year with 150 referrals. Her Instagram handle is Jen the Hair Magician, and I'll take you there tonight to just show you just how extraordinary her Instagram is. There she is, right there. It was really worth showing. When I scroll this picture, somebody that's 20 years old. Look at the hair. That work is absolutely amazing. So to say that she's an Instagram ninja is no understatement. But that's not the conversation I want to have with you tonight. What really makes her special, I think, she's as good at planning her day as she is at being an Instagrammer. So I want to show you what she's doing. Jen plans her day for Magic Pay, and what makes her so phenomenal is she, first of all, uses the Summit Planner, right? So give it up for that. But she's the first hairdresser that I've seen. Now, maybe there's some out there that I just haven't seen. She will actually look the whole month out, 20 working days, to see what she has coming in, and then decide on, depending on how big the windows of opportunities are, the watch, she'll either plan on filling those opportunities by upselling a guest that's in the front end, or she uses social media. So I thought I would give you some examples of this because it's nothing short of amazing. So here would be, this is one of her days. It's August 20th, and if we look at today's date, it's the 17th. So it's 3 days away. You guys got to see this now because it's phenomenal. So you can see that she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clients coming in. She's probably got a $350 day going 3 days from now. And step one, what she does is, first of all, she fills the first 2 columns in. These are the guests that are coming in. And this is what they're scheduled to receive. And that's a little bit of a pivot by how some people are working. But then she goes on to step 2. And step 2 is she scans her watts, her windows of opportunities, and to determine which one of these windows are large enough or small enough to either, I've got pink for add-on opportunities or blue for social media. So for example, Clarice's coming in at 8 o'clock and she's going to be applying color, but Carissa is going to be processing for 45 minutes. So Jen's got a 8:45 opening that takes her to about 9:15, 9:30-ish. And so what she's saying is, I'm going to see if I can fill that opening by adding something on to Clarissa. Whereby and then she has another add-on opportunity at 10 o'clock. I should say at 10:45. There's a little bit of a typo in my PowerPoint. But when she comes down, she's got much larger windows, and in blue, she allocates those. These are social media opportunities. In other words, she begins posting, whether she's going to be because she's posting probably 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes 4 or 5, and so she's actually sending out messages today to fill these opportunities that are 3 days from now. So this is the first time now that I'm seeing a social media ninja get clear enough to go, which one of my windows do I want to use to upsell, and which one of my windows do I want to try to fill with a referral from social media. Isn't that phenomenal? I think that's worth some applause, and I think it's also worth a big boom boom. Now this was so important. I'm going to give you another example of it. So this is another day. Now this is August 22nd. This is 5 days from now. Jen looks out 20 days. And so you can see 5 days from now, she's working. She starts her day, I believe it's at 9 o'clock, and I think she goes until about 3 or 4. So step 1, she fills in column 1 and 2 to see who's coming in for what. So here are the guests that are scheduled to come in. Here's what they're scheduled to receive. And then what she does in step 2 is she determines, so she's got about a 75-minute window here at about 8:45. She's decided she's going to see if she can fill that with a referral from social media. And then if you go down here to 12:45, she's got another large window, because in front of that she's got, it sounds like a referral that's already down for a haircut and a color. So she's going to see if she can fill that by a social media referral. But then we get down to the 3 o'clock opening, and because she's got about a 45-minute window there, she's decided, I'm going to see if I can fill that gap by talking to Cherie about some sort of add-on. So all windows of opportunity are no longer equal. Some windows, depending on what you have going on in the book, and this is, I think Jen is what I would call book smart, that her book prints are very, very specific. So she knows the difference between a window of opportunity that's worth filling by a $100 referral, or a window of opportunity that she wants to use as an add-on. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's the first time I've seen somebody get that strategic and that intentional with a planner. And so it kind of like took planning to a whole new level. Jerry, what do you think about that? Yeah, she's a smart cookie. I know, Barb, she is very book smart. Who else is saying? Planning for the week is on a whole other level. Alicia, yep. And, Robin Reed Paul, stop talking to Tammy because I'm giving you a class. This is big. This is the next trend, you guys. This is the one that's going to make big boom boom. So, I really want you to really get what it was I was pointing to, because once we use our app, our new calculators to determine our goal, it's one thing to write our goal here, but how do we fill this? If my goal today is $350 and I've got a $225 day going here, I'm either going to make that goal by upselling, or I'm going to make that goal by filling it with a referral, or maybe even a recapture. That's a Jerry Good term, a recaptured repeat. So I need to determine, based on how much time I have, how I'm going to leverage that, how I'm going to take advantage of it. Isn't that brilliant? I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. So let's just take a deep breath. breathe out. I've got a few more minutes with you. I've got a surprise that I wanted to show you tonight that effective now, get ready, because in 2018, we are working on a brand new program called Social Media Boot Camp. And it's on becoming a ninja. So I've been interviewing ninjas now for about a year. I think we have about 40, 45 of them. We have a one-day training program that's devoted solely to taking a giant step in that direction. And then we're going to have a back-end follow-up with some social media coaching services. And those coaching services are going to be primarily for service providers, and they're going to happen virtually. They're going to happen on like Zoom.com. Maybe there'll be some FaceTime, and you go, well, who's going to be the coaches? The ninjas! We're actually beginning to train ninjas to be back-end coaches, and this is really for either someone that's just really hasn't jumped into the social media pool yet, and they need another set of hands to help them and nurture them, or somebody that's in the game but they want to take it up. So that's going to be launched in 2018, and I'm not waiting. I'm going to continue to use Facebook Live to develop this anytime that I'm out in the world. I'm actually collaborating with the new team leader, Summit team leader, Luke Huffstetter. Give it up for Luke. He's a good man. And Luke is developing a team of social media Summit consultants to go into the salon and help the salon owner to kind of shore up their social media thing. But Luke and I are developing this. We will be doing a few of these kind of under the radar. I'll continue to incubate it on Facebook Live. And then, like I said, we're going to debut it in 2018. It's just going to be, I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking to you now. Now, here are some things that you can do between now and then to get ready to become a ninja and get ready for boot camp. Number one, I would strongly recommend that you start hanging out more on, hang out on summitsalon.com. Learn to navigate that.com, because there are now some really specific calculators that can change the game. So Magic Day, the Magic Day calculator, thank you, Jerry Good, because Jerry asked me to really alter the algorithm. So the Magic Day calc is one that all you need to do now is plug in. Can you guys see that? I'll blow this up so you can see it. You just plug. You could say my monthly bills are $2,000, and what that does is it automatically translates it into what you would need to do behind the chair for the month in service to make that number. And we've altered the algorithm so that you don't need to do as much to hit it, because we're starting to learn that there's somewhere around 5-10% of a service provider's income comes in through retail commission income, and it could be up to as much as 20% plus of their income comes in via gratuity. So when you add all the numbers up, they will, if they do this in service, and what they're getting commission, if they're doing 15%, 20% RTS and their gratuities, they will net out enough money to hit that monthly expense. And then you can see it breaks it down by the week. And then if you plug in how many days you work, then the rest is history. You can see it takes it to the day. And then if you want to, every day you can dial in the number of clients that you have, and it'll tell you your average ticket. You should be giving it up big time right now. Now, there's another app that I want to show you called, and it's brand new, but we again altered the algorithms on this, and that is your W-2 goal. You can choose whatever W-2 you want for the year. Say you want to go for a $50,000 W-2. You just plug in those numbers now, and it automatically tells you what you're going to need to do in that year for your service goal. So you're on a $50,000 W-2, you're going to need to do about $100,000 a year, and to a lot of people that's a lot of money. But once I plug in my days, how many days a week I work, now it breaks it down to the month. It's about $8,300. For the week, it's just under a couple of $1,000, and for the day, it's $384. Now that becomes my magic day and pay number. So now I can begin to adopt some of the best practices that we were teaching you earlier on how to plan your day for Magic Pay. You see how it all turns in? Kind of like it all kind of integrates and all the dots are connected. So this is big, you guys. This is very, very big. So I want you to really hang out and start learning to navigate some of these calculators. The other that you're going to want to start doing is, if you don't have a planner, get one. If you have a planner but you've stopped using it, start using the planner, because we've taken it to a whole new level. We're now using the planner for social media as well as add-ons, and we're looking out more than 2 days, 3 days. We're looking out for a week, 2, 3 weeks, right? It's those who plan for better months have much better months than those that don't plan. It's all about that. If you're going to continue to hang out with me, make sure that you hang out on Michael Cole OTT. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're starting to do videos almost on a daily basis. Shannon, did you get that? And Instagram now, Instagram Michael Cole BGTD, as in, Boone goes. So hang out there. And next week, she's going to be on the Ninja. And so I probably are going to, we're going to really drill down more and ask her more about her strategy. Her story is absolutely amazing. Her mother, who was a birthday, Dawn's birthday yesterday. So I know her mother, hairdresser forever, used to come to my classes, and she will be with us. She works at Legacy Salon Spa, Round Lake, and she's going to be talking about planning. She's a planning ninja, 20 days of maxing your pay. So it's a very interesting conversation. So I want to end as I always end, and that is that thanking our sponsors, Summit Salon Business Center, as well as all of the L'Oreal PPD brands, from Redken to Matrix, L'Oreal Professional, Purology, Mazzani, Kerastase, Baxter, Carita. It's all there. Matrix Shoe. They're all wonderful, wonderful brands, and they sponsor this work. So thank you very much, L'Oreal PPD, as well as Salon Centric, State Beauty, and Pro RDA. So great show tonight. Continue to pull out the planner. Set your annual goal, break it down to the month, the week, the day. Don't do the math anymore. You don't need to. You don't need any more forms. Just go on summitsalon.com and all those calculators, and that will be all you need. So on behalf of everybody, I shall say good night.